This match is a ZVP. We have our buddy Sam himself up there, who is going to be starring in this game here as our loyal Zerg player for No1CareThat. He filled in for me because my work schedule was crazy, and so I'll give you some professional gratitude. You're a good man.
I know it.
Yeah. You should add that to your Tinder. I filled in for my friends in this Brood War Zerg League, and he had a really busy
StarCraft tournament.
The StarCraft.
Yeah, they'll be swooning.
And you should tune into the cast on Wednesday nights. Wait, what? EMG? Okay, he's joined our game. What's up, Vortex?
Oh, what's up, Vortex?
As long as you don't lag, you're good. But if you lag, I'm gonna ask you to leave. It looked like we got the green bars. So anyway, we're good to go. Dude, what is this?
What is what?
Vortex, if I lag, ban my ass. Okay. You're probably going to do better than Sam. Anyway, so...
Hey!
I'm trying to have the start so Connor knows where to cut the YouTube file.
Okay.
So...
Here. This one right here.
Okay, we're about to begin. Skirt. Okay, start over. Alright, coming up next, we got a Zerg versus Protoss. We've got Zookeeper versus Khrane. Game 1 on Circuit Breaker. This is again Team B versus No1CareThat B Team Showdown. Are you good to go, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Oh
so
shit.
Good to go. So I haven't seen this replay. I did play this game obviously, but I have not seen the replay. So I'm the last time we casted one of my games, I saw the replay already, so I kind of knew a lot about it. I'm going to be learning a little bit as we go here.
Yeah. So Khrane is a pretty good toss. I think about 1600 MMR toss.
I believe so.
So far, I think going into this match, he was undefeated in CPL play. He had won a PVZ, I think week 1. And I know this because I was doing some opposition research myself because I was supposed to play this game.
That's right.
So basically, Khrane has a pretty good track record, and we already see that in the APM disparity here. 450 to about a 100 here. So
I'd say difference.
Disparity, isn't that like the definition? Like it's a difference.
Yeah, I mean 4xing me on the APM, but what's he got to do? Like he's just mining stuff. I'm mining stuff. I'm larva tricking.
You're larva tricking.
I'm doing fine.
You're larva tricking, huh? I see a larva.
Yeah,
that's
of course
still in there.
larva tricking. Well, he's my overlord larva.
Okay, you're waiting
don't need
for.
to trick the overlord.
Okay. Yep.
Look, see the next. Oh, okay. Well, eventually he'll.
Eventually, you're gonna trick this one, huh?
Yeah.
He's gonna do his little scoot. He's gonna scoot.
He's got a scoot. There he goes. There he goes. Look at him go.
Look at him go. Nice larva trick, bro. What about the other one? Are you gonna do the double? There it is.
There it is. There it is.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Fully optimal. We only need.
We can hang our hat on that one.
190 APM. To
really great Zerg play so far from our.
Thank you. I tried my best.
Sending his overlord the correct direction in.
Look at me go. It's like I've done this before.
Yeah, very well played.
Hundreds of times, in fact.
Yeah, and yet here we are.
Still on the B team.
1450, 1500 MMR.
That's right. Yep, I've been there for pretty much my entire Brood War career.
Feels good, man, but also feels.
I feel like I've gotten better, but
yeah.
it just doesn't reflect in the MMR.
Yeah. Oh, Endymion says Khrane's his Protoss practice partner. So Endymion is really good, actually. I watched his stream a couple times. You should go check out his stream. Actually, pretty cool guy. He helped me do some ZVP the other night and pin down certain things like gas timings and reactive scouting. So that's another thing that I kind of want to talk about because I had just posted to a guy on the Brood War Reddit about like I suck at ZVP. Like, what do I do? I think it's one of the matchups that's very. It's a.
Actually, saw that post. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave you an upvote.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
But I think it's hard because you really have to react to what the toss is doing because the way that the game plays out based on some of their build decisions means very much different things for you. Whereas, ZVT has a little bit more rigid styles. You either end up with mutas or lurkers early, right? So Zerg has to make some different kind of decisions and be a little bit more vigilant. For scouting things like gate first or, it's just different. It's just an oddball kind of matchup for Zerg. They're tasked with doing things
Definitely.
they're not
Especially
traditionally
early
tasked with.
mid-game. Like, it's so contingent on kind of what the Protoss decides to do and making sure that you know what the Protoss decided to do before he actually does it.
Yeah.
Or you're just gonna get rolled by something like a Zealot Parade, you know, like
Right.
we've seen so many times on the Zookeeper stream.
Yeah, the Zealot Parade. I'll tell you, it's New Year's Day for Protoss is all over Sam's stream because there's a parade every other game. Anyway, so speaking though of the information I can deliver to you, Khrane did Forge first, and then Cannon, and then Nexus, and then Gate. So as Zerg, you don't have to make any more links than this. You know, you have drones and hatches basically going down. I see you do the opposite natural approach, which I think is good. Yeah, I like to take the natural basis.
Yeah, basically I scouted that direction first and saw that he wasn't there, so I knew that I could send my drone out that direction, you know, right away and get that third up. I like to get around like 14, 15 supply, like pretty early. And yeah, if you get the natural first, you can set up some SimCity and expand behind that for your fourth and kind of have a free fourth, which is amazing because if you can get 4 bases up against Protoss, you can just kind of roll into late game and just make a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, assisted by like good SimCity and
exactly.
And
yeah, SimCity at the naturals of both bases, basically.
Sort of just not falling apart to the +1 attack and Corsairs and things like that. If you can survive through those stages, then I think the power shifts wildly back to Zerg until we sort of reach a 200-200 late game stage. And some of the trading that Protoss is able to do with Reavers and Storms and stuff is just provides crazy value. And then Zerg has to be vigilant.
If they happen, you know, like we were talking about earlier, like the Reaver kind of RNG thing
can be huge in a drop. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and good Storm placements also, you know, can make or break an engagement.
Yeah, so let's see. Khrane's got his second scouting probe coming down now, just to try to get another handle on things. And I hate when players do this. Like, you scouted me, dude, and now you're like,
I mean, just play standard.
Just play. No one plays legit. It sucks so bad. So,
but I'm ready for it with the Lings. I'll give myself a little, you know.
I like your droning, and you're actually at that 33 supply. The good time to throw down additional hatches.
I agree.
Basically, anytime after you build your Spire, then it's just about how many drones do I want before adding on more hatches. There comes your next one. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, sometimes I look back at ZVP replays and I'm like, dude, he has 2 Zealots and a cannon, 3 Zealots. But like, if you had committed to like heavy Lings or something, like, could you not have just like killed him? I don't know. Like,
I couldn't get in there.
You couldn't get in there. Sometimes I look back and be like, his wall was so flimsy and I was so scared. I played like a bitch and then died.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, a Hydra Bust right now would have just destroyed. But alas.
Alas. So that Corsair, zapping away.
Zapping away. We got the Spire almost done, but sadly not done in time to save his Overlord friends here.
Dude, do you have drones at a rally that are bugging out? You've got drones bugging out because they're blocking.
I got drones bugging out with the Lings. Yeah, I figured it out eventually.
Okay. Should I zoom in? Should we pay hyper focus to this? Sam, what do you do? Where's your APM? What do you do? Oh,
look at them. It's elsewhere.
It's elsewhere. I hear the Corsair zapping, but I'm not even. Oh, a Corsair just flew into the camera. Sam, fix your drones, bro.
Well, you know, I wanted to allude to the fact that I might. Oh, and they're going back.
Yeah. And he moved out, so here comes. Yep. Did I notice move out? No, but here comes some Zealots. And well, that's a lot of Scourge. So it's funny because Zealots don't shoot up and Scourge don't hit down.
Yeah, so they're just looking at each other like, "Hey, dude, what's going on? How about this game?
You live here too? Like, we're crazy running into each other." But your Hydras are going, and did you get Hydra speed first? You went Lurker first. I went
Lurker first. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to do the SimCity thing. I'm trying to just like hold up, and yeah, I did make more Scourge than I usually make. I actually didn't realize that until now. Like I said, I haven't watched the replay yet.
Yeah, it's a good amount of Scourge. Oh hey, Gorgonauts just showed up, dude. We casted your replays. That game 2 was crazy. That was an intense little base scenario.
The game too.
Yeah. So Yeah, Toss is ahead on supply, which is standard for the matchup.
Yeah,
he's mostly drones so far. That is actually a kind of a big discrepancy, and here's where.
Right. And here's where we're gonna see it happen.
We had a scheduled parade at 5 o'clock.
Exactly. It's always New Year's Day.
Yeah, it's New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Zealot Parade.
It's Macy's Day over here. Yeah.
Macy's. Oh, isn't this just a bitch when they move the Zealots up the ring? They're like, come on. You're like using my own architecture against me here.
Right. I wanted to go up there.
Yeah.
Like, that was my plan. But, you know, what can you do?
What can you do?
You can move an Overlord to just keep an eye on him. That's what I chose to do.
Where are you? What are you thinking, like, heading next? Like, you just gonna make a bunch of Hydras? Do you have a usual mid-game plan when it comes to?
I would have liked to have my SimCity up before those Zealots showed up.
Okay.
So, like, the lurkers that I'm making now at that that third location, if those were up before the Zealots showed up, I would be, you know, in a lot better spot right now.
And you were supply blocked a bit from those Corsairs.
Yeah, and so I spent a little extra minerals on that. I actually overmade Overlords too. Now I've got the lurkers up, but if they were up when the Zealots first showed up, I'd be feeling good.
Just those little things, the way that advantages tend to snowball here. So the Corsairs are coming back in.
They are. I've got the Hydras this time, and I actually lost a lot of Scourge to those Corsairs too. So
pretty good deflection, actually.
Decent enough. Yeah, he's not going to be able to take out much more.
And now here's where you say, okay, Zealots, like, you're not a friendly neighbor to me, actually.
No, yeah. Once I got those lurkers up, like, no, you guys, you can't be here animore. But
actually, they're just gonna parade on home.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You had so many units there. How did it get?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I will say I prefaced this game by not playing for like 7 days straight.
That's true, and you filled in for me, who called you in as a sub. So we got it. Look, we got to give some lenience to our boy Sam, because
this was like third game in a week.
Look, if he doesn't get the wins in this game, he gets a win in my book for filling in. So.
Oh well, thank you. We're gonna find out. It's not over yet, though.
It's not
once
over
I get
yet.
comfy, once Zerg gets comfy in this matchup, it can totally steamroll back in the other direction.
So let's go to your vision to see the moment that you precisely become very uncomfy here with this big ass toss push. He's about. Oh no, you're macroing. Okay, I was gonna say he was about double in supply when you're at 70, but you're macroing good now. You just
trying to catch back up. Yeah, he killed a lot of drones at that third location too.
And I'm like, where is the toss army? I have it. Oh. There it is.
It is in the very middle.
I had done some hiding of the vision type stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I certainly don't see much of it. Hardly any of it, in fact.
A good mixture though, like Zealots. He's almost all Zealots, and then some Templar, and then a DT. Now the goons start mixing. Yep. Goon squad coming out. So. I'm surprised he didn't do an attack here. Like, what is it that dissuaded him? Did he kind of Corsair through? And he probably got to look at your natural, and now your natural looks kind of scary to a toss brain, to be honest.
I'm starting to get that SimCity up now. Like, if I had this a little bit ago, I think I would have been feeling great. And now I am feeling great, honestly. Like, at this point in the game, I'm thinking, like, okay, I'm comfy.
Yeah.
You know, let's do this. Let's send out these Scourge, get a little scout off. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, I like it.
And then I see what's going on.
Oh, okay. So that's quite a push here.
Yeah, lots of scariness. Lots of high Templar with full energy on them.
Yeah, that's
not something I like to see.
The forecast isn't looking good right now.
No, the storms are brewing on the horizon right now.
Sure.
Yeah,
and,
you like see those clouds rolling in.
And
You're
the parade is on, rain or shine, my friend. The parade.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Is on.
It will walk right through the storms.
Here comes the reinforcing army too. So
they got the drum line behind them right now. You know, it's just not what I wanted to see by any means.
The drum line. I just got that. That was good. Good shit. I like the. Yeah, that's good shit for the parade analogies. So this can all go south if Khrane doesn't micro this observer well enough, which can be difficult.
Yeah.
It can really go badly. So this is tough. I do respect Protoss players who can do this in such a calculated fashion. You can see he's got the hold position on his initial goons up there, just taking some pot shots. Trying to draw aggro from units. There's a Hydra that thought he was a hero. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, he died
died for the cause. Yeah. So here we go. This is the moment he moves a few groups of the zealots coming in. That observer is doing some darting in and out, trying to find a sweet spot. Oh, it's got a little bit of stuff. There's the storms on the lurkers. Two sick storms. Oh, and he moves it back in. And at that point,
storming the drones.
Storms the drones. There's still one lurker, but like
those Hydras were just chilling. I should have moved those Hydras up for sure.
Oh yeah, those Hydras are. They were taking a snooze, and then they woke up to some stormy weather.
That's right. They heard the lightning outside, and then they just hung out inside of it.
Just one lurker is not that scary, so he hasn't even bothered with this. So he's really taking out your third right now.
He's
again two Hydras that fashion themselves to be heroes, and they explode and die. Here comes your reinforcement. So this
is a little bit of reinforcement, but yeah, it's looking like not quite enough to me, and the third's already down. If you remember how much stuff was here just a second ago. Like, this was
this whole base. Yeah.
And now it's just one lurker.
Yeah.
That's it. Just such a sad thing to see.
And he's doing this nice move where he expands behind his attacking pressure. He's got the third mineral base and his fourth going up. So, pretty good stuff from Khrane. Well played.
Over double my supply right now. I'm not feeling good. At this point, it's like, well, I can't leave. I still got two bases up, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think could leave. Oh yeah, there you go.
You think I could leave? Yeah, so did I.
So did you. As a matter of fact. So, not bad. Yeah, that.
I felt like I just got out macroed completely in that game. After the game, and even now, I felt like I didn't have things and he had things, and that was a bummer.
I swear, once, even though it's not that big of a deal and I shouldn't overreact to it, taking damage to Corsairs does something to me psychologically.
Oh, absolutely.
I start to scramble. I start to just lose sight of big picture things I know I need to do and freak a little bit about Corsairs. And it's just so funny that Toss can just make a unit that just does that. But anyway, but the storms are great and very well executed by Khrane. I don't want to take anything away from Khrane.
No, the storms when he pushed that third were, I think, what made it for him. Like, he wasn't able to kill the lurkers. He wasn't able to really even get obs on it, but he got enough obs on it to see where they were and then immediately storm on them and, kind of push in behind that.
Yeah, for sure.
That was what did it. That's, I think, the difference between 1600 and 1550.
Yeah.
Or 1450, rather.
All right, pour one out for your boy, Zookeeper.
Don't pour one out, though. Pour it in your mouth.
Pour it in your mouth. Okay, open another one. Game 2.
Oh, I just did. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Big I from Ballast Point.
Oh, I know Ballast Point. Nice.
You know Ballast Point?
Yeah, that's Washington.
Right here.
Right?
I kind of thought it was East Coast, but I'm not sure now.
Oh, go to the Google. I thought that was Washington, but
San Diego. Crafted and canned in we were both wrong.
We're both wrong.
Yeah, crafted and canned in San Diego, California. But yeah, they're good beers.
Stuff. Yeah, since I'm in Michigan still, I'm trying to drink as much Founders as I can. I know that they do distribute, but where I live in Washington is so hyper-saturated with local Washington stuff that I don't get as many Founders. I get all day IPA and the stout, I think.
I feel like inevitably, the further you go from where it came from, the older it's going to be on the shelf. It just takes longer for people. A, people don't buy it as much, and B, it takes longer to get out there. So you're getting a month-old beer instead of a week-old beer.
Meanwhile, I have amazing microbrew all around that I could just drink.
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing. Yeah, you might as well just go with the local.
Dude, this summer, I'm so excited for you to come out to Vancouver, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're gonna.
I just booked the last hotel I have to book. So yeah, I'm officially good to go.
Sweet, dude. Oh, that's so sick. By the way, for our Brood War audience here, I'm getting married in July, which is cool. And my friends and family that live in different states, a lot of my bros have scrounged up the funds to make it out there. So you may see some in-person casting going on actually in our future. I might be heading to Sam's place in Chicago, and then I wonder if like the week of July is like playoff finals week or something like that. But anyway,
I think so.
Yeah, so
we'll find out.
We shall find out. I don't know. Anyway.
All right, Connor.
Cool.
Start here.
Okay, Connor. Skirt. Shout out to Connor.
Skirt.
What a bro. Okay.
Game 2.
So game 2, going in on Tau Cross. Again, this is ZVP. We got Khrane versus Zookeeprr. Wait, I didn't update the score. Connor. Connor, you can still do it from that spot, but I just need to type one number and then... Oh, I typed slash because I fucking... Okay, skirt.
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 Right,
okay.
Connor, start from here.
Good evening. Welcome to another Brood War cast between the ever-professional Chessz and Zookeeprr. We are...
The never-professional Chessz
The never-professional, yeah. Dude, we are professional, like, 90s movie meme lords, though. So
that's true. I
anyway.
could go pro.
Okay, good to go?
Good to
Hype
go.
game 2.
That's right.
Let's go.
Zuby Khrane.
Landowner 555.
What's up, Landowner 555?
That is
I'm
an
a land
interesting.
renter.
That's an interesting name, yeah, Landowner.
I'm not a landowner.
I am not either, and that's an interesting. It's just funny. So Tau Cross.
Tau Cross. We were talking about Tau Cross earlier and how much it's kind of a pain because you can't get your third up.
Right. So you are in the clockwise.
That's right.
Rotation kind of from him, like towards him is clockwise. So that third that's wide and open is a short walk for him to walk to. If he was in the other position down south, you could sort of take that 12 o'clock. Let me reveal the map here. Diplomacy. You could take this third base with a little bit of greater ease, but the other thing that makes it difficult by nature is Tau Cross bridges are so wide that
that's
like
true.
It's hard to set up effective contains at these bridges because they're not like circuit breaker entryways. They're very wide bridges here. So this is just a little bit unfortunate because, you know, I feel like Zerg really wants their stuff connected by short ground distance in the mid game until they get to Hive.
Yeah.
And so this is just one of those things where, you know, you look back and you just gotta wonder a little bit about some of the little stuff in Brood War that ends up making a difference. While you're playing the game, it's not at the forefront of your mind, but when you watch the replay, you think, damn, if only I could have, if I had, you know, deduced that he was, you know.
Right, which is why you watch the replays, too, is to figure out that stuff so that next time you play that matchup, next time you play that style, you can think that.
You know. Yeah.
Rather after the fact.
Take things from your like long-term memory into your working memory. I think that's really an important skill for
Mr. Teacher over here. That's right. Yeah, exactly.
I am a professional teacher, so yeah, that's it's true. I stopped fucking with kids though, dude. I do adults now.
That's good.
So,
don't fuck with kids.
I don't. I stopped fucking kids. I only fuck adults. Anyway.
I mean, I guess I did too.
Yeah. For me, I was 17, so technically it was.
Yeah, I was 16. I don't know. I don't know what Michigan law is. Is that kids?
Yeah, I was 17. I guess mentally, I guess we're still kids.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still a kid mentally,
I'm actually,
though, so
for sure. So yeah, I too have also switched from fucking. So anyway, we've now had.
Anyway, the CVP here.
Who would have thought that we would have talked about losing our virginity on stream? I did not. How many beers have we had? Like.
Yeah, I'm on 3.
This is number 2. I guess I'm a cheap play. Anyway, so, dude, nice zealot or.
You like the zealot wall I got there?
Nice zealot wall,
good
bro.
Zealot wall.
Yeah, dude, fuck you. So nice zergling wall.
Thank you. I made it myself. Basically, I like the idea of the Hydra bust a lot. I like threatening that, and the way I threaten that is by saying, like,
Denying
you're not going to
scouting
scout
like
me. Yeah. So
But
you'll never know. And you see, I mean...
Also, I texted you in the middle of the morning to avoid him trying to make the pylon that perfectly blocks here and separates.
That's also what I was thinking. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but I was like, was that on the forefront? Yeah.
Yeah, I was eager to get those lings to that spot just to make sure that that didn't happen.
Oh, dude, you took the natural at the bottom?
I took the natural at the bottom.
Okay, I like taking the main.
Are you upset
better.
about that?
Yeah, we talked about
the
this.
main better.
Remember we did some practice matches?
Yeah, that's right.
And we talked about you should go deeper on Tau, go into the main instead.
I do remember that now.
Because there's no ramp to separate.
Didn't remember that until now.
Okay.
I'll say that much.
It's all good.
And even those lings, I mean, I like that I made him make a couple cannons instead of just the usual one, like just in case.
You know, when you only make a pair of lings and he knows you had just one pair, that doesn't. I mean, probes will kill that. It does nothing. But 4 to 6, like I was watching Endymion stream, he actually opens with 6 lings like almost all the time against in ZVP, and I think it's kind of an interesting thing because 6 lings is like that kind of powerful number that things could snowball out of control with bad probe micro or not having a perfect wall.
One little run by, yeah.
One run by with 6 lings, even if 3 of them survive and you can micro them pretty well, that's actually pretty compelling. So, ooh, dude, is Khrane gonna go down and see your other base now?
He might. I should say that you should look at my natural right now, and
what's going on?
It's very obvious what I'm doing.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I was on Khrane vision there for a second.
Yeah,
so.
Essentially, I was like, this guy can out macro me any day of the week. So what I should
end it early. Yep.
Is do a Hydra bust. You know, the old noobs Zerg fallback.
Yeah, but he sees it, and now he scouts you again and sees the Hydra popping out. So the response is to build cannons. Like right now, there's
like
one cannon.
That one, and maybe that one or that one.
Let's see what you see here. Let's watch your hopes diminish in real time as you approach. There's 3 more coming in. So the priority here is active cannons, and then hopefully micro, and then maybe get the forge.
Hopefully micro, yeah.
Okay, you're spitting on the gate. He's moving the zealots back out. Let's go to the full vision here. Dude, there's so many. Khrane is saying, I'm not losing to this.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
He's got 4 more
And I'm
cannons.
saying, yes, you are.
Yeah.
That Hydra actually, that triggers me still. Like that one that's at 3 health.
The 3 I had him picked out, yeah.
He just wouldn't move. He wouldn't move. I kept trying to move him back.
This is good damage though. The way the wall structure is here, taking out that forge with the +1. This is going to delay eventual zealot push here. Now that's an overextension.
That would be, that's what they call that in the business.
In the business, huh?
And we're not letting up though, because again, he can out macro me. So if I sit back and macro, like I know the result of that game. I just played it.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, he doubled me up in supply last game. Like I can't out macro this guy. So,
but, dude, this is ballsy. I have to commend you for sticking with it here, picking off one
let's wait till we see the rest of the game.
2 or 3 cannons. Commend me. Yeah. Well, that's GG. Yeah. Well, you know.
Yep. So basically, my thought process was this guy's way better than me. He's better at macro.
Yeah.
If I can't all in him and win, I just won't be able to win.
Yeah.
And so, like, he had Corsairs out at this point. He was picking off my Overlords, and I was just, we'll try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Like we've thought about this before, and we talked about the Hydra bust. You know, like I think if you snipe, I actually talked with Endymion about this earlier today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like obviously the priorities when you approach, you're thinking active cannons, take those out. Zealots that approach me and try to defer, I need to do some dance and some tango, and maybe kill a zealot, and then hopefully like kill cannons that are making. Hopefully find a sweet spot to snipe the forge, maybe the gateway too. And then if you snipe those 2 buildings, and then he made cannons, excess cannons, in an amount of minerals that roughly equal your Hydras, it's not that the worst thing if you can retreat still with your army.
That's a good point. Yeah, if I had made just maybe like
even a Hydra or two at
and
home.
left it, and left it at that, and went up to layer, because that was the other thing, is I never even started layer in that game.
Okay, so at
So
home
I'm thinking,
there
like,
wasn't
I
a
don't
lot of
even have
attention
layer,
going
but
on.
there was no, all my money was going into Hydras the whole game. Like since I got Hydra Den up, it was Hydra upgrades and Hydras the whole time.
Right, right.
So live and learn.
Live and learn. Live and learn.